Hi there, this is Josh Chandler, the team leader for Enactus Leeds. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about three things to do with legacy and what it means. I'm going to split it up into three sections that, from my perspective, are the things that should be done. So we'll start with team leaders, move on to project leaders, and then finally conclude with team legacy. Okay, so let's start with team leaders. So these are the people that probably have the highest level of investment in the team as a whole. It's not to say that project leaders and team members don't have that same involvement and commitment, but team leaders have this control and vision of what they want the team to achieve. Now, as a team leader myself, I know that legacy is something that I have to admit I cannot ultimately control completely. And what I achieved this year is a reflection on what I have done as a team leader. So I would just say for those who are thinking about, maybe they're in their third year now and they're thinking about the legacy they're going to leave behind, I would say don't try and fix this ideal. Again, this goes back to a video I'd say about being honest with yourself. Don't project the perfect image. Don't create the fixed image of your legacy. And ultimately just go along with the ride. Just go along and enjoy what you do. Ensure the team is meeting its goals and instilling the vision that you have for the team. But don't expect it to be perfect, because for me, my legacy right now is still developing, and the legacy I could have had over 2 years, 3 years may have been a little greater, but I have only the year to go with. So I would just say for those team leaders who start in third year or even in first year, just really kind of enjoy what you do and don't think too much about legacy and how people will see you, because everyone will have different ways of looking at what you achieved. And I just think it's really important that you don't keep a fixed ideal on what that legacy will be. Okay, so let's go on to talk about project leaders. Now, projects are obviously at the heart of what Enactus does, and every Enactus team will have dedicated project leaders who have done amazing work over the last couple of years of their involvement in Enactus. And again, it's a similar point to the team leader. The project leaders themselves shouldn't ever try and project or try and establish, essentially, an idea of what their legacy should be. It should really be a continual journey that they go on. And again, I think that even those who are going on a 3-year journey will have an incredibly different legacy to the one they expected. And even with all this forward planning that people put into their projects, these kind of will change over the couple of years. And this is just something I picked up as I've been going through the last year or so of working in an Enactus team. It may not be the same for everyone, but this is just kind of what I've observed of project leaders in general. It may be different for your team. If it is, then that's fine. But this is generally the observation I've made. Finally, let's reflect on team and what that kind of means, the legacy behind team. Now, obviously you really want your team to be seen as a really good team. And this is where perhaps for me personally, and this is my personal opinion on the matter, this is perhaps where competition kind of takes over a little bit. It kind of makes you think your team legacy reflects from September when you begin the university year to April when competition time comes around, when actually, and this is a point made by a lot of Enactus UK staff, and I'm not claiming to be the expert here on legacy and team legacy as a whole, but it is something to think about. Your legacy isn't only from September to April. And I do think that is just a flaw. As in personal opinion, this doesn't count for anyone at Enactus Leeds Met, but I just think that's the flaw in the system that kind of perhaps needs to be thought about, and really just consider what it means to be a sustainable team, the one that makes money, the one that generates amazing social impact, and just think about that long-term legacy. Don't think about year by year. I just think teams will grow at their own pace, and there is no kind of dictated way of building a legacy. It kind of interlinks into the way that we think about team leader legacy, the project leader legacy, really about just evolving and developing as the journey goes along. But with team legacy, the team never disappears as such, so you just need to think that that will always evolve overall. Okay, this has been Josh Chandler from Enactus Leeds Met. I'm the team leader for the 2013-2014 year. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to email me, josh@enactusleedsmet.com. Alternatively, you can visit our website, which is enactusleedsmet.com, and be sure to follow us on Twitter, @enactusleedsmet, which is all one word. Okay, thanks for watching.